Imagine waking up to a normal day where the world feels calm, connected, and routine. Then within hours, everything changes. This scenario explores what could realistically unfold if World War III were to begin today, broken down across the first 24 hours in a clear, chronological flow designed for calm AI narration. The story begins at hour 0 with a sudden geopolitical trigger, such as a major military strike or strategic miscalculation between global powers. News alerts begin spreading across phones and televisions worldwide, while governments rush to emergency meetings behind closed doors. Social media explodes with confusion, fear, and misinformation as official confirmations lag behind real-time events. Within the first hour, stock markets freeze or crash as investors react to uncertainty, airlines begin rerouting or grounding flights, and military bases across multiple continents shift to high alert status. By hour 2, satellite surveillance intensifies and cyber warfare quietly begins, with attacks targeting communication networks, power grids, and financial systems, disrupting daily life before most people even understand why. By hour 3, global leaders address their nations with carefully chosen words meant to calm citizens while preparing them for escalation. Military alliances activate defense agreements, moving naval fleets, air squadrons, and missile systems into strategic positions. Civilian populations near potential conflict zones begin evacuating as borders tighten and airports become overcrowded. Between hours 4 and 6, the digital battlefield becomes just as important as the physical one, as hacking campaigns spread panic through fake videos, false emergency messages, and manipulated footage designed to confuse and divide. News organizations struggle to verify information while governments restrict certain communications in the name of national security. By hour 7, fuel prices spike globally, supply chains stall, and shipping routes are disrupted as key waterways and airspaces close. Hospitals prepare for mass casualty scenarios even though fighting may still be limited or distant. Between hours 8 and 10, the first confirmed large-scale military engagements occur, possibly at sea or in contested airspace, signaling that diplomacy has failed. The world watches live updates as analysts attempt to predict next moves while civilians realize the conflict is no longer theoretical. By hour 11, emergency laws are enacted in multiple countries, including curfews, media controls, and mobilization orders. Young adults receive alerts regarding possible conscription or reserve activation, changing personal futures instantly. As the 12th hour arrives, global institutions such as the United Nations call for ceasefires, though their influence appears limited against rapidly unfolding events. Humanitarian organizations prepare for refugee waves and shortages of food, medicine, and clean water. Between hours 13 and 15, the psychological impact deepens as fear, uncertainty, and disbelief spread worldwide. Families contact loved ones, internet searches surge for survival information, and everyday routines feel irrelevant. Military analysts warn that escalation paths could include advanced weapon systems if deterrence fails. By hour 16, satellite imagery reveals massive troop movements, naval task forces, and missile deployments, making it clear the conflict is global rather than regional. Financial systems experience interruptions as digital attacks intensify, affecting banking access for ordinary people. Between hours 17 and 19, global leaders engage in intense back-channel negotiations while publicly maintaining firm stances. The threat of further escalation hangs heavily as populations brace for what may come next. By hour 20, fatigue sets in as non-stop coverage overwhelms viewers, yet the need for information remains constant. Governments issue guidance on emergency preparedness, sheltering, and resource conservation. As the 24th hour approaches, the world stands at a crossroads, fully aware that the decisions made next will shape history for generations. This prompt is designed to be narrated calmly by an AI voice, focusing on realism, clarity, and emotional restraint, avoiding sensationalism while emphasizing the gravity of the situation and the fragile balance between escalation and restraint in the modern world.